A list of the healthiest foods according to several experts. Walnuts are the healthiest nut for our health because they include. It contains so many vitamins and other nutrients that some people even think of it as a panacea for a variety of maladies. Additionally, a number of studies show that walnuts can fend off the growth of cancer, making it crucial to consume walnuts after the age of 50. Watch the entire video to learn more about the effects that this meal has on our body. Here we go. By the way, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell to make sure you don't miss our newest videos. Walnuts' influence on our digestive systems. An extremely intriguing experiment was carried out by researchers at the University of Pennsylvania. They gathered two groups of subjects, one of whom consumed fats throughout the day as usual, and the other group, whose fat intake was significantly higher than that of the control group, which consumed walnut fats instead. For instance, a bacteria called Roseburia defends the lining of the bowels, as well as other good bacteria that strengthen the heart and decrease blood pressure. In addition to all these beautiful qualities, walnuts also help to enhance the microflora of our intestines. Cardiovascular disease prevention. Cardiologists advise eating walnuts every day because of their ability to prevent cardiovascular disease. It has long been observed that nations, people, and populations whose diets contain significant amounts of walnuts have much lower rates of heart attacks and strokes. The truth is that polyunsaturated fatty acids like omega-3 and omega-6 are abundant in walnuts. The most intriguing aspect, however, is that among all nuts, walnuts have the best ratio of omega-3 to omega-6, with no more than 4 grams of omega-6 per gram of omega-3 being recommended by experts. The issue is that omega-3 and omega-6 might function as antagonists, which can prevent them from working together. Omega-6 acts as an antagonist and can block this beneficial effect, which is why there shouldn't be too much of it in the diet. While the ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 in walnuts is perfect at 4:1, the same cannot be said for many other nuts. For instance, the ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 in hazelnuts and pistachios is not as good as it could be. It has been demonstrated that even one walnut consumed daily can lower blood sugar because walnuts have a particular impact on the inner lining of blood vessels, which helps to prevent the development of diabetes. Of course, it is also important to note the chemical makeup of the micronutrients found in walnuts. In addition to being very high in various vitamins, such as vitamin C, B1, B2, PP, and carotene, walnuts are also a good source of protein and have an excellent amino acid profile. Additionally, the walnut has an enzyme called lysine, which makes protein simpler to digest. It also contains a lot of iron, which is great for our immune system and fights anemia. Additionally, it has a sufficient amount of zinc and iodine, which will assist our skin, hair, nails, and thyroid gland. For these reasons, in addition to the omega-3 fatty acids, it also benefits the heart since it contains minerals like potassium and magnesium. These two minerals are essential for the health of our cardiovascular system, and vitamin E, a potent antioxidant, is also present. Antioxidant and takes part in several biological functions in our body, which has a positive influence on cancer in a highly intriguing experiment. A group of researchers from the University of California introduced walnuts to mice, which then ingested the nuts every day for 2 weeks. Although it is not accurate to say that walnuts alone can treat serious cancer, walnut consumption is still a great way to prevent it. The study's surprising finding was that those test rats who had cancer showed a significant slowing of its progression. This means that walnuts are not only a prevention of cancer, but in some cases can even contribute to its treatment. How many walnuts should we eat each day? Before answering that question, a small disclaimer should be made. Some people are allergic to walnuts. If this is the case, you should avoid eating walnuts altogether and instead find another healthy food. If you do not have allergies, it is also not advisable to consume too many walnuts, but there is no need to consume them in large quantities. It is sufficient to consume a handful of peeled walnuts each day, which is a small amount of nuts, but will be sufficient to enhance your health, digestion, and, of course, your well-being. By the way, mention in the comments what kind of nuts you favor. It will be fascinating. We appreciate you watching this video about the advantages of eating walnuts after age 50. As we've already covered, walnuts may be a beneficial addition to your diet and have many positive effects on your heart, brain, bones, and general health. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful, and think about subscribing to our channel for more educational stuff. We value your help and would be interested in reading your comments and inquiries below.